All right, good morning. Thursday morning, time for a push day. Yesterday, I didn't work out with X3. I took the day off and I did some other exercises. What I did was I went outside and I walked for 10 minutes backwards, working on the knee. So working on the knee over toes protocol. And I came back home and I did some stretching. I did some of the knee over toes protocol. And at the end, I finished off with some foam roller on the leg. And that was seriously painful. Didn't realize how many knots that I have gotten in my legs from doing the front squats, and my quads are pretty knotted up right now. So today I'm going to do my push workout, and then I'm gonna do some more foam rollering, just trying to loosen those up slowly. It's gonna probably take a week or so for me to loosen those knots up in my quads, and they are seriously painful. So that's the program for today. Let's get going. All right, we're gonna start out with crossovers, dark gray band. We want a pre-exhausted chest before we do the chest presses. Oh my God. Whew. 17. And you feel those when you go slow and the left chest is a little bit weaker than the right. And when that one starts to give, whew, you hit the end. So we're gonna take about 5 minutes and we're gonna do chest press. All right, next up, black band chest press. Keep the tension constant and go slow. Oh my God. Wow. Whew. 21 total. And that was very painful in the last couple. So I keep that tension as much as I could and keep digging deeper into that fatigue zone. And pretty exhausting, really. Got 21, usually I can get 40 on these. All right, next up on Enjoy the Pain Thursday, overhead press. Light gray band, short bar, and I'm gonna try and keep the bar out here and keep that tension here constant. And then I'm gonna try and finish off with some upright rows and see how deep I can get into those. Oh my God. Whew. Oh. Enjoyably painful. 20 slow, and keeping that bar farther out here puts so much more strain on your shoulders when that pain ramps up hard. And just try with some upright rows before my traps started cramping. Whew. That was solid. All right, next up, tricep press. I lightheaded from that. I wanted 15 out here, as slow as I could go. Once I hit that 15, just finish everything you can, putting in the triceps, because they were burned by 15, and trying to get those last few until basically my tricep gave in and I almost smashed myself in the teeth with the bar. So that was a good set. Oh my God, oh, wow. Whew. I got 40 with those, and it looked like I was doing nothing at the end. They were burning tremendously. All right, that's it. Quick recap of yesterday and today. So yesterday, take some time off, let my body rest some. I am not 23 anymore, or 32, or 42, or 52. So during the day off, what I did yesterday is I've been watching a lot of those knees over toes. And not that I have any problem with my knees, but I still want to get stronger in that mobility area. So although the X3 is a fantastic program and I totally love it, I need to try and get something else worked into this program to keep me flexible, to keep me limber, to keep me, in strength in those areas. So what I did was I've been following the knees over toes guy, and just did the basic workout that he's talking about. Is I went 10 minutes around the neighborhood and I walked backwards the whole time. And it's cold out here, and let me tell you, I worked up a good sweat just with 10 minutes walking around the neighborhood on the street. And when I hit the 10 minutes, I stopped and I did some side lateral walking. So to just work on the core, on the side lateral, switching the feet up back and forth. So I did that for about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes till I got back home. Then I went in the house and I did some of the toe flexors, where you put your butt against the wall and you stick your legs out straight and you pick your toes up off the ground, a reverse calf raises. So you're working on that muscle on the front of your front of your leg. It goes from your, obviously, your knee down to your feet, helps your flexibility in that area. So I did 4 sets of those on 15 each. I had to go put some shoes on, put some Vans on instead of my walking shoes. And I did those. I did 4 sets of those. And those are burning pretty good. I know he says in the video to do just 25 of them. I wanted to do just like 4 sets of 15 to stick with that 15 mode. And obviously I'll work more and getting better on that, doing it to 1 set to failure. But right now I was just going to 15 for 4 sets. And then I did some really deep lunges. Knees over toes, heel elevated, stretching, getting that lunge, really stretching the hamstring, stretching the leg, stretching all the flexibilities. And I did what I do. I did like 2 sets of 10 on each leg. So I would go down, stretch for a little bit, and I come back up, then I go back down, stretch. I think if I can figure out a little routine on this, I might video it here and put on you go watch the knees over toes guy. He's much better at this than I am. But I think I like this. It was a good workout. I felt a lot better. And then afterwards, I got the foam rollers out and I started rolling my quads. And let me tell you, I found some knots in there that I wasn't even feeling. I could feel a little bit in my left leg, but that right leg really started screaming once I started rolling on it. So you can only do so much during one foam roller session. You don't want to do too much. So I loosened it up a little bit yesterday, and I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit more today, and I'm gonna just do it every day after my workouts. Probably get about 6 or 7 minutes on each leg, just rolling back and forth. You find that tension, you find where that knot is on that foam roller, and then I just try and close my eyes and relax and let the muscle, let the weight of my body into that foam roller relax that muscle. Roll back and forth a little bit, relax. Roll back and forth a little bit, relax. Just find that spot where you feel that potato stuck in your leg, and you just let that relax, and you can feel that muscle just starting to give in. There's so many knots in there. You just want those knots to just like give in. The only way to do it is to deal with the pain. Otherwise, you're gonna walk around with knots in your legs all the time. And I've been really hitting the legs really hard. I've got these really skinny chicken legs, and they're starting to show a little bit of growth for me, which I'm super happy with. Just means I have to hit them harder. I have to hit them twice as hard and twice on Sunday, just really blow them out. And I've been hitting them really hard with the front squats. I'm really liking the front squat because it's really engaging the core a lot more. When you got the band up, the bar up here, and you're really using that core instead of, you're still using it when you're doing lunges, but this is just a whole different full body exercise, and I'm really liking the front squats. So I'll stay with the front squats probably for this year, and stay with those. And then at the end of this year, the 2023, and then come fall next year, we'll maybe switch up and we'll start doing back and forth front squats and split squats, front squats. I just want to see the difference between the front squats I did for the first year with the split squats, and then now I want to see a year of just doing the front squats and see if there's any real difference for me with my very hard growing body. I've put on a lot more muscle than I've had ever. I just need to start trimming this down, and that'll start in January. I've got a diet plan in place that I want to start doing, and it's something where I actually get to eat, but I'm just not overeating and overindulging. I just really need to work on the fasting and work on the limiting my intake at this point to really trim down, and then I can adjust my diet. So today's workout was a good workout. The crossovers, I like doing those first. Really just squeezing that out as hard as you can with that dark gray band. And you can get some pretty good reps. If you're going slow, I get 15 before it really starts fading on me. My chest really starts, especially the left side, really starts getting weak.
Then I took a 5-minute break and I did the chest presses. And I know with the black band, I can get 40 on those just fresh out of the box. But to do the crossovers first and then to get just 15 solid, slow before they starts burning, that's what I want to do. I mean, the whole time I was doing those chest presses, they were starting to burn right away. The first couple of sets, first couple of reps were starting to burn. So that's good. I'm not hitting 20 reps before they start burning when I was doing them with the black band before. Who knows, I might start doing the yellow band here pretty soon. Let's see, overheads. Man, just keeping that bar out here really puts so much more pressure, so much more tension on the shoulders, holding that bar out here, farther out, instead of keeping it in here. You're keeping it way out here and keeping that tension, and that ramps up really quick, especially with the light gray band. And then finished off with the upright rows. And man, I'm telling you, my traps were just like almost cramping at the end there. I think my triceps or my shoulders just stopped working. I was just using just the traps to pull that dang thing up. And then we did the triceps. I want to try and continue with that, getting 15 slow out here, because there's hardly any chest involved in this. This is all just tricep extension. And once I get that 15 to that point where I'm stopped, then I'm going down a little bit and using a little bit more shoulder, a little bit more chest to help me finish that tricep off. When I hit that last one, my tricep basically gave out and I had to catch it from coming up and hitting me in the teeth, because I was just pushing as hard as I could. The tricep just basically gave it. That we're done. And then the calves. I tried something a little bit different today. I'm gonna try it next time I do it and see if it helps at all. Those were really good calf raises. I didn't use the wedges. I did a flat, and I did with the dark gray band, but they really burned kind of what I did. So I think I'm gonna do another set next time, and then I will talk about what I did to just change it up a little bit to really make them burn. It was actually, I don't know, I just thought of it as I was standing there on the plate. I said, maybe I should try this and see what it works. So I kind of liked it. My calves were burning really, really heavy at the end, and it was good. So we'll try that next time we do calves, which will be Monday next week. And if we like it, we'll talk about it. Until then, I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna do some foam rollering on my quads because they are super sore. And then we're gonna take a shower and get on with the day. We got things to do. So I got it done. I'm gonna go live my life, and I will see you back here tomorrow for pull day.